Welcome. So in our last class we have started the new lesson, no? A question of space written by Neera Kashyap, right? So this story is about a young adolescent boy. The boy who is of your age. The boy who is of your age. That means what kind of problems you face now in your age, that is discussed, and what is the solution for your problem, that is also discussed in this lesson. So very beautiful lesson. Yesterday itself you have understood, know how nice this lesson is. So yesterday you have read, we have understood 4 paragraphs, then we have read the 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th paragraph, and we have seen that few of you have given the opinion that Anuj is a good person. So in our story we have two people. One is Vikrant, the hero of our story, and another one is Anuj, Vikrant's friend. So our hero Vikrant is the son of two doctors. His father and his mother are doctors, and they want Vikrant to become a doctor. So that's why he is studying in first PUC now, 11th standard. They want him to spend more and more time on studies. They want to help in all the ways so that he can get a seat in reputed college, okay, by passing entrance examination for medicine, and also by getting good marks in the board exam of second PUC, 12th standard. So he is very much tensed in the situation created in the home. His mother always, she tells about the importance of first PUC. She insists him that he should consider this year as the base for second PUC. Then to learn more, to get hold on the subject, mathematics and chemistry, physics and all. And also to prepare himself for the board examination. Every day, many times she tells the same thing. His father, he quizzes him, he asks him questions. Whenever he gets time, no, he used to ask the questions to him on physics, mathematics, chemistry and all. And that's why our Vikrant, he is very much sad about the position, okay, situation in the family. See, let us see what happens next. Now, this Anuj, Vikrant has met Anuj, no? Anuj is older than Vikrant. He is older than Vikrant, and Anuj is a photojournalist. He has got interest in what, children? Journalism, photography, and he is interested in cosmos, means in everything he has got interest. So in a jogging track, in a jogging track they meet, and then slowly they become friends. Then what happens, children? This Vikrant, no, he started to read the books provided by Anuj. Then he started to make experiment with the Kodak camera, old Kodak camera of Anuj. So when he started to do all these activities, what happened? His class grades dropped, and also he started to skip the tuition classes and extra classes arranged in the school. Hingella agi his class grades have dropped, and his parents were very much tensed now, because Vikrant was their only child, means they didn't have any other child, and Vikrant had no sister, no brother like that. He was the only child of his parents. So that's why they were very much tensed about the future of Vikrant. So now what happens? That let us check. Yes, these 4 paragraphs in our yesterday's period we have read, no? So, panting Vikrant flopped onto a concrete bench just, wait a minute, children, Yes. So let us see now. Panting Vikrant flopped onto a concrete bench just beyond which Anuj was exercising on the metal swing bars grouted into the earth. Now Vikrant has jogged for 3.2 kilometers. No, so now what did he do? Panting Vikrant flopped means he lay down. Okay, on the concrete bench, and near that bench there was a swing bar, metal swing bar was there. It was grouted into the earth. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಸ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಬಾರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹುಗಿದಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ನೆಲದಲ್ಲಿ. Our Anuj, he was doing exercise on that metal swing bar. So in that place, near that place, there was a concrete bench, and our Vikrant flopped on the bench. He flopped himself. Andre adra mele avanu malukkonda. He was panting. Here panting means what, children? Taking quick breaths. Andre ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಉಸಿರಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ. He was tired. No, he had jogged for 3.2 kilometers, right? So that's why he was panting. ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಉಸಿರು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾವನು ಮಲಕೊಂಡ. Then Anuj is telling now, nothing like a good workout under the blue sky. Much better than an air-conditioned gym, said Anuj with satisfaction, leaping off the bars to drop onto the bald grass. Hey, what's up? You look green. Okay, so now what is Anuj telling? Anuj is telling that this open sky is there. No, open blue sky is there. No, doing exercise below the open blue sky, it is far better than the air-conditioned gym. He is saying that it is better than doing exercise in the air-conditioned gym. Now he has done enough exercise on that metal swing bar and he leaped off. Now ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಜಿಗಿದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜೋತುಕೊಂಡು ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ. ಕೈ ಮೇಲೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಏಳೋದು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರೋದು, ಮೇಲೆ ಏಳೋದು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರೋದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ he was doing that exercise on the metal swing bar, and now what happened? He leaped off means he leaped onto the ground. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಜಿಗಿದ and he was satisfied. Okay, now let us see what happens afterwards. So after getting down from that swing bar, he observed Vikrant and asked, what happened? Why are you looking grim? In nodidre bejaradalli iddanga anustallಲ್ವಾ? What happened to you? He asked. So now Vikrant shrugged and there was silence. Shrugged. Okay, shrugged means what? Hinge bhujavanna kunistaralva, that is called shrugging. Okay, shrugging means what, children? Yes, doing like this. He was not ready to tell what happened. He shrugged his shoulders like this. He did like this and there was silence. Okay, then what happens? Then asked, after shrugging his shoulders, Vikrant asked Anuj. See, then he asked, did your parents put pressure on you to become a photojournalist? Okay, he asked Anuj. So did your parents force you to become a photojournalist? ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಯಾರು? Vikrant ಕೇಳ್ದ ಅನುಜ್ ಹತ್ರ. Anuj answers now, oh not, laughed Anuj. I started on my own with journalism and then took up photography much later to make the stories alive visually. Then after a pause he said, is the pressure at home bad? Okay, so now what happens? Stop. So now Vikrant, he was not ready to tell his problem to Anuj. So when Anuj asked him, you are looking grim, you are looking sad, what happened to you? Then Vikrant shrugged his shoulders like this. There was silence for few minutes. Then Vikrant asked Anuj, in your home, okay, whether your parents, did they force you to become a photojournalist? He asked. Then Anuj said, no, they never did like that. Okay, what he told, they never did like that. I offered means I took journalism first. I opted to be a journalist. Later, to make my articles more beautiful, to make my articles more visual, I took up photography. So to make articles, my articles more visual, what did I do? I took up photography. So that's why nobody forced me to become a photojournalist. Then he asked Vikrant, is the pressure at your home more? Is there pressure at your home? ನಿನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ pressure ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ parents? He asked Vikrant. Okay. Now what happens? That let us study. Yes. So Vikrant tried to shrug but nodded instead. It seems to me that the pressure is worse for children of doctors. Perhaps because medicine is considered the noblest of professions and gives prestige. But tell me, how do you react to pressure? Oh, I explain, I argue, I snap. Sometimes I even walk out. It is worse when I lose control. Yeah, but have you noticed how your body reacts? My body, it's no, not really. So how do you react to the pressure? Oh, I explain, I argue, I snap sometimes, I even walk out. It is worse when I lose control. Yeah, but have you noticed how your body reacts? My body? No, not really. If you want to get control over a situation, you could start by first observing your body's reaction, your posture, body temperature, muscle contraction, breathing, the taste in your mouth. Okay, stop schedule. So, So now the conversation is it is developing between Vikrant and Anuj. So now Anuj has asked Vikrant, is the pressure at your home more? He asked. So now Vikrant, he was not ready to tell about his personal matters to Anuj. Okay, he tried to shrug his shoulders like this. But he couldn't do that. He nodded his head like this. Yes, there is pressure in my home. He nodded his head. See, nodding head, you understood the meaning, no? So, accepting by nodding head like this. He did like this and he told. So, then when Vikrant accepted that in his home there is pressure on him, Anuj told, yes, it is very difficult, especially for the children of doctors. Okay, so because the job of the profession of medicine, no, it is considered as the noblest one. Noblest because the doctors they give life to the people, no. That's why that profession is considered as the noblest one and also the prestigious one. So prestige, status, but it is considered as the noblest. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜಾಬ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Because by becoming a doctor we can help the people, no? So that's why it is considered as the noblest one and also the most prestigious one. That's why for the children of doctors it would be very difficult. So after saying like that, Anuj continued and told, How do you react to the pressure? ನಿನ್ನ ಅಮ್ಮ ನಿನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಹಾಗಾಗು ಹೀಗಾಗು ಅದು ಮಾಡು ಇದು ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ. ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್? ಹೇಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ ನೀನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ. ಅವಾಗ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದ, ಐ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಐ ಡೂ ಫಸ್ಟ್? ಐ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದೆಮ್ ಮೈ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಐ ಡೂ? ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಅಗ್ರಿ, ಐ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯೂ ವಿತ್ ದೆಮ್. ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ನಾನು ವಾದಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. Then even after argument, if they do not agree, no, what will I do? I snap. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದನ್ನ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಡಿತೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ ಉಂಟು, ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಉಂಟು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದು ಒಗಿತೇನೆ. I snap. Okay. Afterwards, what will I do? I will just walk away from that place. ನಾನು ಜೋರ ನೆಲಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಾಲನ್ನ ಬಡಿದು, ಓಕೆ, ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿರೋದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಗೆದು, I just walk away from that place. So this was the reaction of Vikrant to his parents. Okay, when his parents insisted him, forced him to make preparation for the board exam and medical entrance exam. No, this was the reaction of Vikrant to his parents. He used to explain first, vivarane ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ, then he used to argue, then he used to snap, and finally he used to leave that place itself. This was the reaction of Vikrant. Then Anuj asked, so have you observed your body when you are giving such a reaction? Have you observed your body? ನಿನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ ನಿನ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಾಗ, ನೀನು ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಜೊತೆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ನೀನು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನ ಒಗಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, have you observed your body? He asked. So Vikrant told, what? My body? No, I have never observed that. So then Anuj helps him. Anuj tells him that if you want to get control over a situation, okay, what you have to do? You have to first start observing your body. Okay, he gives a suggestion to Vikrant now. ಸೊ ನಿನಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆಂಗರ್. ಹೌ ಟು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆಂಗರ್? ಸೊ ಟು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆಂಗರ್, ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನಮಗ್ ಜೋರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಾಗ ಕೈ ಹೀಗಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಹೌದೋ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ವಾಟ್, ಅವರ್ ಫಿಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ದೆನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಣೆ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೆರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ತದೆ, ಮಕ್ಕ ಕೆಂಪಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಕಿವಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಿವಿ ರೆಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಹೌದೋ ಅಲ್ವ? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಜೋರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಾಗ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಒಗಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಪೋಸ್ಚರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಓಕೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಜೋರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಸಿ 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 ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ವಿಲ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್, ದ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೌತ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್. ದೆನ್ ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹಂಚ್ಡ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ ರೀತಿ ಬಕ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೇವೆ. ಅವರ್ ಫೋರ್ ಹೆಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಟೈಟನ್, ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಟೈಟ್ ಟೈಟ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಯು imagine how your body posture will be. So that was the suggestion given by Vikrant. Sorry, given by Anuj to Vikrant. To control the situation, you have to control your anger. To control your anger, what you have to do? You have to observe your body. So ನಿನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿ ಕಡೆ ಗಮನ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿನಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀನು ದೂರ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಬದಲಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ರೀತಿ ನಾಚಿಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ನಾನು ಈ ರೀತಿ, ನನ್ನ ಮುಖ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ರೀತಿ ರೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಕಿವಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಮೈ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವರ್ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ಡ್ and our anger comes to control. That was the suggestion given by Anuj to whom? Vikrant. Okay, see here children. Yeah, may I speak to Ankit now? Ankit, Ankit, may I speak to you now? Ankit, did you understand what we have learned so far?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, what about Anudeep? Anudeep?
Yes, Mataji.
So did you understand?
Yes, Mataji.
What is the first suggestion given by Anuj to Vikrant? to control his anger? Anudeep?
He said to observe Vikrant's body while he was he's in
Yeah.
anger.
Yes, while he was angry, Anuj told that he should observe his body, okay, while explaining, while giving explanation to his parents, while arguing with his parents, while snapping the things, and also while walking out of the room. How would be our body's posture? ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಹೇಳೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ Anuj to Vikrant. Okay, so Bhumika,
Yes, Mataji.
did you understand?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Aditya? Aditya? Aditya, may I speak to you, Marie?
Yes, Mataji.
Did you
Yes,
understand?
Mataji.
Did you
Yes,
understand?
Mataji.
Did you like the suggestion of Anuj to Vikrant?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, very nice. Then may I speak to, yes, Tanvi? Tanvi? So do you think, will this idea work out to control our anger?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, definitely it controls our anger, no? Because our attention will be diverted from anger towards our body posture. ನಾವು ಚಂದ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತೇವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ನಗು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಹೌದೋ ಅಲ್ವೋ? ಶೀ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ, ನಾವು ಈ ತರ ಮಕ್ಕ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಾ, ನಮ್ ಕೈ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತ. So sometimes we feel ashamed of ourselves. Okay, yeah, very nice. Next, let us see what happens in the next paragraphs. Next. Yes, see here, children. How will that help? Asked Vikrant doubtfully. It will help you witness your reactions as if they were happening to someone else. By observing your body and its reactions, you also distance yourself from them. This distance will help you first see, then control your reactions, said Anuj. Then, why not observe your body when you are feeling happy or excited or adventurous? Why only when you are under pressure? Quizzed Vikrant. See, Vikrant asked him, how this will help me? How observation of my body will help me to control my anger? Vikrant asked. So now Anuj says that, so it will help you to witness your reaction as if they were happening to someone else. ಸೊ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿಯನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮ ನಿನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿಯನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಿನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಒಂದ್ ರೀತಿ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಂಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಆ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತದಲ್ವಾ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ನನಗ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪಂಗೋ ಅಥವಾ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡಿಗೋ ಅಥವಾ ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವ್ರ ಬಾಡಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಚಂದ ಅನ್ಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಹಾಗೇನೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ will means a distance will be created between my body and my soul, and my soul will become able to observe my body's reaction. So he says that it will help you to witness your reactions as if they were happening to someone else. By observing your body and its reactions, you also distance yourself from them. Means from your body, you could distance yourself from your body. Then, this distance will help you first see, then control your reaction, said Anuj. So then Vikrant asks, why should I observe my body only when I am in pressure? Why not when I am in the mood of adventure, or else when I am very happy, or when I am very excited? So ನಾನು ಖುಷಿಯಿಂದ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ನನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪ ಕೇಳಿದೆ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್. So what is the answer of Anuj for that? That let us check. Next. Yes. So Anuj continues. sure. Why not? Actually, our range of expression is quite limited. If we get familiar with our full range, we will become aware of all our habitual expressions. But the next step is to practice expressions when there are no feelings to be expressed. I know this sounds daft, but think, if you can express emotions without experiencing them, said Anuj. Like how? Asked Vikrant. Okay, suppose you get news that you have won a free trip to the US. How would you react? Urged Anuj. The US, wow, exclaimed Vikrant, giving to his hands, body, and face such an exaggerated expression of glee that both of them collapsed laughing. Okay, stop. Children, observe in your textbook, paragraph number 16, last line, expressing is there, no? So you have to change it. Expressing, it should be experiencing. Yes. So now the conversation is growing, no? Vikrant asked Anuj that, why should I observe my body only when I am in pressure? So even I want to observe my body when I am happy, when I am in the mood of adventure and all. So Anuj told that, no problem. You can observe your body. Whenever you have any kind of feeling, that time you observe your body. So we will have different kinds of feelings, no? So what we will be doing, or how our body will look when we are experiencing or when we are going through such a feeling, that you can very well do. Okay. So he told, and he continued and told that next step, after observing your body's reactions, next step is you have to learn to express something which you did not feel at all. ನಿನಗೆ ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೂ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ village school master's poem, you have learnt, no, the children used to laugh with counterfeited glee. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಕೌಂಟರ್ಫೀಟೆಡ್ ಗ್ಲೀ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗದು ಜೋಕ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥನೇ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಜೋಕ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸಿರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಟು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ದೇಯರ್ ಟೀಚರ್, ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಲಾಫ್, ನೋ, ಕೌಂಟರ್ಫೀಟೆಡ್ ಗ್ಲೀ, ಸುಳ್ಳೆ ನಾಟಕ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಜೋರ್ ನಗು ಬಂದವ್ರಂಗೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ನೀನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ನಿನಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಗದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ನಿನ್ನ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆದಂಗೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಸಜೆಷನ್. ಸೊ ಯಾರೋ ನಿನಗೆ ಬಂದು, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನಿನ್ ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಪಟ್ರೆ, ನಿನಗೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗದೆ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಖುಷಿಯನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಸಜೆಷನ್. ಸೊ ನೌ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್, how is that possible? So Anuj told, so let us suppose that you have won a lottery ticket. You have won a free ticket to trip in United States of America. To go for a trip to United States of America, you have won a lottery ticket. You imagine that and you give expression. Then Vikrant told that, wow, United States of America, to his body and to his words, no, he gave an exaggerated, means exaggerated touch. Actually, he didn't win any lottery ticket at all. But now he is imagining, without experiencing, he is expressing. He didn't get any lottery ticket to United States of America. But he is expressing as if he is very happy. Okay, wow, US. Okay, he gave such an exaggerated reaction to his body. No, children, both of them laughed. Okay, they both of them collapsed laughing. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿದ್ದು ನಕ್ಕರು. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಯಾರು, ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್. Okay, now 2 lessons have been taught by Anuj to Vikrant. First lesson is we should observe our body when we are in tension or when we are in anger. We have to observe our body's reaction. Then second lesson is we should learn to express something which we did not experience at all. Okay, so that is the second lesson. Now what happens, that let us check in the next paragraph. Yes, see here, self-observation happened on its own much sooner than Vikrant expected. At dinner that night, his father asked, Vikrant, have you found out which is the most suitable coaching center for your medical entrance test? No, said Vikrant. No? What do you mean? No. If you still have not found out, when do you intend to enroll? Okay, so now self-observation happened. Self-observation happened in Vikrant. Okay, within a time, within a very short time, he did not expect that so early he could start observing his body. ತನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ತಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಡಿತೇನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅಂದಾಜು ಆಗೋದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ self observation has started in him. One day what happened, maybe during breakfast time, dinner time, Vikrant and his father were eating and father asked, Vikrant, have you found out a coaching center which is the best one in the city for your medical entrance exam? Father asked. Vikrant said, no, illa, naan hudukilla inu. Then father got angry. What do you mean by no? Okay, ಅದೇನು ನೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ನೀನು ಅದನ್ನು ಹುಡುಕ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ when will you start studying? So Vikrant's father is very angry now. So now what happens, that we have to check. I don't know. I'm already full up with tuitions. Bio, maths, physics, chemistry. It is tough. I cannot do tuition. Vikrant noticed that his mouth was dry, his head tight at the temples, his body slightly hunched. Tuitions for medical entrances are not just tuitions. They coach you for a career, for a highly competitive exam. One wrong answer could make all the difference. It would be better if you turn your attention to investigating a coaching center rather than spend time with junkies and irrelevant things, finished Vikrant's father. Okay? So stop. So now Vikrant's father is insisting him to find the coaching center. So Vikrant told, no, I have not found any coaching center yet. So Vikrant's father became angry and he told, why? Why haven't you found any coaching center yet? What do you mean by that? No, he asked. So Vikrant is also now angry. He told, no, I am full with every tuition class. Okay, so I have to attend biology tuition class, maths tuition class, chemistry tuition class. I have to go to college also. So I am full with the tuition class. I cannot take any more tuition class. It is not possible for me. So while telling these things to his father, he observed his body. On body ಏನಂತ ಉಂಟು observe ಮಾಡಿದ, his mouth was becoming dry. ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಜೋರು ಬಂದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇವನಿಗೆ. His mouth was becoming dry. His temples were tight. Okay, here temples means what, children? This place. Okay, they were tight. ಈ ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? So that it was tight at that time. And also what happened, children? His body was hunched. Okay, bend agittu on body. You observed these things. His temples were tight and also his body was hunched, and also, children, the temperature of his body was, means it was quite high, comparatively it was high. and his mouth was becoming dry. So this was observed by Vikrant. Then what happened? Vikrant's father continued. ಅಪ್ಪ ಇಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡೋರಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಇಲ್ಲ, ಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್. ಬರೀ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ದೇ ಗೈಡ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕರಿಯರ್. ನಿನ್ನ ಕರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಅವು ಗೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಒನ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಯುವರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್. You have to write all the answers correct. So that's why joining coaching class is very important. And instead of spending your time with junkies, see, his father calls Anuj junkies. Okay, ಯಾರೋ ಜಂಕಿ ನನ್ನ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಸಂತಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ನೀನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? You have to start searching coaching center, and you have to join a coaching center to get good marks in your board examination and medical entrance examination. You should stop spending time with junkies. Here, who is called junkies by Vikrant's father? It is Anuj. Okay, yes. So yeah, see, can I speak to Abhiram? Abhiram, can I speak to you? Yes, otherwise may I speak to Aryan? Aryan? Okay, Dhanya.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, I got, Abhiram. First, I would like to speak to Abhiram. Abhiram,
Yes, Mataji.
do you feel irritated when your parents insist you to make preparation for your examination?
Sometimes.
Sometimes you feel irritated. Okay, good. What about Danya?
Sometimes, Mataji.
Sometimes you also get irritated. Okay. So may I speak to Kritika? Kritika, do you feel irritated? No. Okay. Then what about Vaishnavi? Vaishnavi,
Yes, Mataji.
do you feel irritated sometimes?
Not all the time. Not all the time.
Not all the times. Sometimes, right? So, some children, they will be very obedient, so they will not get irritated. But few children, they will get irritated. No. So now this Vikrant, he is feeling irritated. So his father is telling him that one mistake that you do in your examination, that may change your life. That may take to you in a problem. So that is even right. Whatever opinion Vikrant's father has, that is right, children. So by losing 1 mark in the examination, you may not be able to get entrance or entry to a very good college. So to get admission in IITs, you need very good marks. So that's why if you are opting, or if you are planning to study in IITs and all, 1 mark also, 1 mistake also makes a difference, right? So his father is a doctor and he knows the competition that exists there. So ಏನೇನ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಉಂಟು, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತನ ಅಪ್ಪಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. He knows because he is also educated person. He is also a doctor, That's why he knows the difficulty in the competition. That's why he is insisting Vikrant. So now he is irritated also because Vikrant's class grades have dropped. He is skipping the tuition classes. He is skipping the extra classes organized in the school. Then he is reading some different books. He is making experiments with Anuj's Kodak camera. he is not showing interest in searching good coaching center. ಯಾವುದು ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾವುದು ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮಂಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್, ನೋ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್? It is Anuj. They think like that. Father thinks like that, and he tells Vikrant that instead of spending time with junkies, okay, instead of spending time with junkies, what you have to do? You have to engage yourself in studies. Okay, now. Yes. Vikrant noticed that his father's last remark sent a strong wave of heat through his otherwise weary body, galvanizing him to leave the room without another word. Vikrant knew these conflicts were not getting him anywhere. It was not as if he felt medicine was all wrong for him. He just did not want to be bulldozed like this. Bulldozed into working 3 shifts a day, 6 days a week. He felt he needed time to pursue his own interests and pleasures, especially after his meeting with Anuj. Anuj spoke to him on various issues of the beginnings of life, the places he traveled to, the elements he used to compose, a photograph, self-observation. If you can express yourself without feeling, you can feel as well without expressing. Is expressing, he had said. Okay, now again see here. Vikrant noticed that his father's last remark. What was Vikrant's father's last remark? It was calling Anuj junkie. So ಅನುಜಂಗೆ ಜಂಕಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ಗೆ ಚೂರು ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಅನುಜ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಅನುಜ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅನುಜ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಇಷ್ಟ. ಅನುಜ್ ಅವನ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಈ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲಿಂಗ್ ಅನುಜ್ ಜಂಕಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಮಾರ್ಕ್, ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ this remark was not at all liked by Vikrant. So he noticed that his father's last remark sent a strong wave of heat through his otherwise weary body. Okay, so here weary means what children? Tired. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಸುಸ್ತಾಗಿತ್ತು ಪಾಪ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗಿಂದ ಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸು, ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ಕೂಳೆ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ಕೂಳೆ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆದ್ಕೂಳೆ ಬಯಾಲಜಿ, ಕಾಲೇಜು. So he was very much tired. His body was weary. So ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಲಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿದ್ನೇನು. So when his father called his best friend junkie, so he observed that a strong wave of heat through his body. He observed a sudden rise in temperature in his body. So galvanizing him to leave the room without another word. So Vikrant did not talk at all. He observed that, okay, he is very much angry now, and there is a sudden rise in the temperature of his body. So self observation has started in Vikrant. No, Vikrant ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ತನಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಾಗ ತನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದನ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದ. ಈಗ ಅಪ್ಪ ಹಾಗಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸಡನ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂತವನಿಗೆ. ಅವನ ಬಾಡಿಯ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಆಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿ ಡಿಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಟರ್ ಅ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ವರ್ಡ್. ಒಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಿ ಡಿಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್, ಹಿ ಡಿಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯೂ, he did not snap the things. ಎಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕೈ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದನ್ನ ಒಗಿಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. What did he do? Without uttering a single word, he just left that room. ಆ ರೂಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ, ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ನ್ಯೂ ದೀಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಫ್ಲಿಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಎನಿವೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಪ್ಪನ ಜೊತೆ ಏನೇ ವಾದಾಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಪ್ಪನ ಮನಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನ ನಾನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ನ್ಯೂ ದಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿ ನ್ಯೂ ದಟ್ these conflicts were not getting him anyway. It was not as if he felt medicine was all wrong for him. So Vikrant never thought that medicine is wrong for him. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಓದಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ was not of the opinion that he should not study medicine. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಪಾಪ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಓದೋದು ಇಷ್ಟ ಇತ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಓದಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಅವನ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ he just did not want to be bulldozed like this, bulldozed into working 3 shifts a day, 6 days a week. ಓಕೆ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಯಾರೋ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ದಬ್ಬೋದು ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. he did not want to be bulldozed like this. Okay, so he felt he needed time to pursue his own interests and pleasures, especially after his meeting with Anuj. So he wanted to explore. ಅವನಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಸೆ ಇತ್ತು, ಜಗತ್ತು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ನನ್ನ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು, ನನಗೇನ್ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳುವಂತಹ ಆಸೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಅವನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಆಸೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ when he met Anuj. Okay, then so Anuj spoke to him on various issues. See, Anuj and Vikrant used to speak on different topics of the beginnings of life, the places he traveled to, the elements he used to compose, a photograph, self-observation. See, ಅವರು ಏನೇನು ವಿಚಾರ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಒಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅನುಜ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. How the life began in this universe, about that they used to discuss. Okay, so they used to discuss different topics. So now he remembers one sentence told by Anuj. So he remembers that if you can express yourself without feeling, you can feel as well without expressing. Anuj had said. He had said. So stop. So Anuj had influenced him very much. ಅನುಜ್ನ ಪ್ರಭಾವ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತನ ಮೇಲೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಅನುಜ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ಪಾಠವನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ. ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಿನಗೆ ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗದೇನೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾವ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಯುನೈಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೆರಿಕಾಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಂಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ಹಂಗೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಟು ಫೀಲ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್. ನಿನಗೇನೋ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಿಂಗ್, ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಟು ನಾಟ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ಒಂದ್ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡಿನ ಐಡಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಬೇರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಬದಲು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ನನಗೆ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಇಷ್ಟ. ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡಿಗೋ ಅಥವಾ ನನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪಂಗೋ ಅಥವಾ ನನ್ನ ಅಮ್ಮಂಗೋ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಂಚೂರು ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, 3 ಹೊತ್ತು ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಬೈತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೊದಲು ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಬೈದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರು ಹಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಬೈದಂಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಹೌದಾ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಜಗಳ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು convince them, what should I do? I should stop trying to convince them. ಹೌದಾ even though I am very much angry when they scold ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ no what should I do? ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಹೊಗಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅವ್ರ ಸಿಟ್ಟು who will tell me yes Aryan Aditya Ankit
Yes, Mataji.
yeah Aryan so what happens ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಯಾರೋ ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನೋ ವಾಪಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂಚೂರು ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ ಹೌದಾ ಸೊ ಅವರನ್ನ ನಿಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅಹಂಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಉದಾಸೀನನೇ ಮದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಗಾದೆ ಮಾತು ಕೂಡ ಉಂಟು ಹೌದಾ ಸೊ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ನಮ್ಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳೋರಂಗೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನಿದ್ದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಆ ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ಹೌದಾ ಇದು ಇವನಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಾನು ವಾಪಸ್ ನನ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಹೌದಾ ಸೊ Anuj had suggested the same thing to Vikrant. So he has told, when you are able to express something without experiencing, you should be able to experience something without expressing. Okay, now Vikrant's father is telling tuition class is very important. Okay, you should stop spending time with junkie Anuj. Okay, ಈಗ ಅನುಜ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಅಪ್ಪನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತನ ಕೈಲಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲೂ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತನ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಪ್ಪನಿಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಅನುಜ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಪ್ಪನಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಜೋರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಎರಡು ಬೋರ್ಡಿಗೂ ಇಡಬಹುದು ಹೌದಾ ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಯ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವನ್ ದೋ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಆಂಗ್ರಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ remark given by his father no he did not utter a single word see how change came in Vikrant ಸೊ ಮೊದ್ಲಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ ಅಪ್ಪನ ಜೊತೆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದ ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ ಕೈಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕಿದ್ದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಗಿತಿದ್ದ ಪೆನ್ನು ಪಟ್ಟಿ ಊಟದ ಬಟ್ಲು ಕಪ್ಪು ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಗದ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿ ಬಾಗ್ಲು ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಧಡ್ ಅಂತ ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಓಕೆ ವೆನ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಜಂಕಿನೋ he did not utter a single word he knew that whatever I tell it is of no use okay I cannot convince my father no let it be my opinion is mine he just left that room without uttering a word ಕಾಲು ಕುಟ್ಲು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎದ್ದು ಹೋದ ಯಾವ ವಿಚಾರ ಅವನಿಗೆ ನೆನಪಿಗೆ ಬಂತಾವ ಎದ್ದು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಅವನನ್ನ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನುಜ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ you should be able to experience without expressing express ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ okay that suggestion of Anuj helped him to manage his anger there and to leave that place without uttering a word single word understood children yes or no raise your hands once everybody raise your hands once children yes thank you very much Shri Krishna
Yes, Mataji.
is
Yes,
the
Mataji.
lesson nice
Yes, Mataji.
really how many marks will you give
Yes.
to here
10.
really that much you are enjoying the lesson pakka
Yes, Mataji.
okay
Yes, Mataji.
Pranav Hegde
Yes, Mataji.
did you like the lesson
Yes, Mataji. I like
do
it.
you, do you experience same things ನಿಂಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದ ಈ ತರದ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ತದ
Maybe.
ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹಾ ಓಕೆ ದೆನ್ ಮೇ ಐ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಣವ್ ಭಟ್ okay I cannot speak to Pranav Bhatt who else yes Ankit
Yes, Mataji.
so what do you feel is this lesson nice enjoying
Yes, Mataji.
how many marks will you give up to here
10.
really
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Thank you very much then. Then Chaya. Chaya, are you there? Okay, Chaya is not there. Diksha. Diksha?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. What about your opinion?
Mataji, the lesson is very nice, Mataji.
Is Anuj a nice person?
Oh, Mataji, he is a nice person.
Okay, very good. Huh? Yes. Shall we continue now? Say yes by raising your hands. Okay. See, let us see what happens in the next paragraph. Next. Wait a minute. Mm, 26, 27. Yes. When alone, Vikrant tried to practice emotions he had not experienced. At first, these were of joy, spontaneity, excitement. When he felt more neutral, he practiced a wider range: suspicion, hostility, daring, joy, scorn, each with its accompanying posture and gestures. His experiments with self-observation helped him see whole range of his body reactions, the effect that different emotions had on the body, and how the mind got involved with these. But things did not seem to change with his parents, who he realized would continue treating him like a child so as long as he just charged and reacted. Okay. So children, in these two paragraphs, there are many difficult words. What you have to do, your homework for today is, you have to underline all the difficult words in your textbook in paragraph number 26 and paragraph number 27. And with the help of your dictionary, you have to find out the meanings of all these words. Okay. So let us continue our lesson in our next period. So what happens? What happens with Vikrant? Then what change came? That we will observe in our next period. Tomorrow there will not be class. Online class will not be there. Tomorrow is Christmas. So it is a holiday. Tomorrow you will not have class. But whatever work you have to complete, no, that you complete tomorrow. And also tell your friends to join the class, not to leave the class in between, or not to remain out of the class. I hope you will do that. We will meet on Saturday. Thank you very much.